What's up, guys? Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz back again with more Saekano set review for you. Doing green today, and I'm joined by Carmen and Andy as usual,
Hello, everybody.
What's up?
as well as our special guest Ollie.
Hey, I showed up for the beginning of the video this time.
He's
Oh
here,
yeah.
and I guess we can jump right into it. Andy, start us off with this gold star card.
It's who's this? Udaha?
Yep.
Yep.
Right? Oh, I remembered. Holy shit! Red Eyes. Red Eyes Black
Mhm.
Dragon.
Yep.
When your climax is played on your climax zone, I can return this card to my hand. If so, choose one of your characters. That character gets 1,000 power cross turn. It'd be pretty good with a standby. When your climax is placed on the climax zone, you can pay 1. If you do, look at 4 cards from the top of your deck for a game or novel trait character. It is an Amagi that also can pop back to your hand. That's pretty solid.
Card's sick.
Nose.
Remember how I talked about an event we're gonna look at in this color that causes your cards to like be rested for 2 turn cycles?
Hmm.
Yeah, well when
Yes.
they pop back to
Popping
hand,
back
it
to hand
doesn't
seems
matter.
Pretty good, yeah.
And
Yeah,
Amagi
card's-
doesn't need to be standing to use her effect either. So this
card's
is one of your deck control tools.
Yeah, this card's absurdly good. It also never saw play until this most recent set.
Yeah, because you actually did not have slots for a card this good. But now it sees play. It sees play in post-ban set 2 and set 3.
Well, they have like a standby, like actual reason to play standby now, right?
There's no gonna shatter the veil, Andy. There's
Okay.
no real reason to play standby in after set 2 or set 3. It's just not as good as the play Obros and play the stuff because that stuff's broken.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but you could play standby and play this. That's definitely something you want to do if you just want to play an Utah deck or something.
Yeah, it's a fine card in standby. Seems really good, actually.
Card's really good. 1k cross power is very nice.
Yeah, very good card. Big fan. Amagis are rare in modern Weiss. Having the opportunity to play one's nice.
Mhm.
You know, Ollie, if I could make the slot, and anti-salvage wasn't a thing in the meta when they finally released set 2, I would play like an Amagi tech. Or like
after the second ban list, I played this card.
Oh yeah, I played this in post ban list. I mean, like no ban list. I think I'd still maybe try to slot one of these in.
I've always wanted to slot this card in.
It's so good. Card feels so good with how the deck plays. All right, moving on. Brian.
All right, level 3 double rare Kato. If there are 1 or more markers under this card is hexproof. If there are 2 or more markers under this card gains 1,000 power. If there are 3 or more markers under this, all of your other characters gain 1,000 power. When this card attacks, you may look at the top card of your deck. If you do, put that face down under this as a marker. When this card's battle opponent becomes reverse, if the bar, How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend, is in your climax zone, you may clock kick that character. At the start of your opponent's draw step, if this is in the front row, choose one of your characters. That character gains 4k for the turn.
This is part of the really funny wombo combo where you get 3 of these out at one.
Oh,
this is your payoff.
Is this the thing that comes in that big meme deck? I haven't played against
Yeah,
that in a while.
it's the super meme quote unquote heal to level deck.
Well, no, this is the Brian. This is even older than that. That's the set 1 heal to level deck.
Oh, okay. There's a second one.
Yeah, the set 2 heal to level deck was very different. Played some different stuff.
Yeah, but like basically you shit out 3 of these at 2, but it was like on your level 1 turn, and it was really funny. Not good, but it was really funny.
I mean, the idea is you play this card down. It like gets a marker on its first turn. Your opponent crashes it because you gave it 4k, and they can't bounce it or anything. Or you back up and win the lane. You get another one, and then you can get another one the next turn.
Yeah, the fact that it's hexproof with all of its markers is nice.
I don't know if you have.
Get this down at level 2. That'd be pretty good.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
Not with standby. It's with something else, right?
Yeah. There's a changer.
Okay. Yeah, it seems fine. It's obviously like outdated, but
seems kind of meme at this point. But it's whatever.
It's a really funny deck.
Yeah, it sounds funny. Doesn't sound effective. But
if you can get it down a level 2, like you said, like 15k hexproof.
yeah, you can get there.
Like maybe you don't even necessarily have to run the climax combo with it. Just like generate a bunch of markers.
You could. Big thing's getting to the refresh with your kind of scuffed deck speed, but you could probably do it. If you could do it, it'd be nice. All right, moving on. Eri, on attack, if you have one or fewer other characters, you mill top. If it's a level 0, it goes to the back row spawner. And it is on reverse. When it gets reversed, you reveal top. If it's a level 1 or higher, this card goes to stock.
This card is pretty decent, actually.
It's fine. It saw limited play post-ban list. People were like messing with this. I think the Michiru was what ended up being played instead, but this card is actually fine.
Yeah, it seems okay. The stock building effect is pretty decent.
Notably, the spawn is at a higher value in Saekano because your cards typically do not have come and play effects. They have send themselves to memory effects.
And then you can use that
reverse
stock too.
memory
I actually very
effects,
like this. This card slaps.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, this card's pretty good.
That's not horrible.
It is pretty good considering the strategy of most Saekano decks. On to Ollie.
It's a 4K, no events or backups. It's boring and whatever.
She's the boring girlfriend.
You have events you want to play? I think the drawback's actually pretty bad in this set.
I'm going to give it a C because it's better than the other oversize we saw.
That is true. That being said, the bar wasn't very high.
No, not at all.
So, all right. Back to Andy.
Oh, good art.
Yeah.
Who is this? The art's like
Kato.
so different.
Kato.
Light novel art.
Okay. If Megami Ideal Girl is in your memory, this gets 2,500 power and hexproof.
Yep.
If you have the level 3 marker card in your memory, this is 6,500 hexproof. I don't think 6,500 hexproof really matters.
Nope.
Well,
not really. No.
Not really.
How does the level 3 get to memory?
There is a card that puts it into memory.
Okay.
Yeah.
That we get to in a couple of slides.
Yeah, we're almost to it. It's fine. This card saw limited play as a tech card. But that was an old meta.
It's got good art.
The art is
the art is the good part.
In a set that's mostly just close up of people's faces.
Oh my god, every Saekano card looks the goddamn same. So bad. Yeah, Brian.
This is what's her face?
Utaha.
Utaha. Level 1 bar combo. When the card's battle opponent becomes reversed, if the bar is in your climax zone, put the top 2 cards of your deck into your stock, or up to the top 2 cards of your deck into your stock. When this card becomes reversed in battle, you cannot use Encore for the turn.
Oh boy, let me tell you, this card was pretty contentious back in the day. I remember people telling me that this was the combo you should play and that you should not play the Obro. And I remember thinking that those people were stupid. Sorry, Ollie.
This combo is, you got so much stock with this
combo, you get so much stock with this combo, and then what do you do?
That's a lot of stock.
What do you do?
And then
what do you do with it?
I don't know.
You don't Encore with it.
True.
That is a lot of stock. Yeah.
The talking point was specifically for set 2. You have a lot of your effects are stock costed that generate you cards. So this provided you like the resources to play that and still play the game with a comfortable amount of stock. That was the talking point.
I thought they were dumb. And I still think they were dumb. I don't think this card sees a place post set 2. But maybe in set 1.
It doesn't seem great. I'll give it a C- because stock is funny.
It's not unplayable. It's just like there was never a reason to play this over. I'm sorry.
The anti-Encore is like actually crippling that sometimes. It's like, damn, I generated like 10 stock this turn. I really wish I could spend it to save my board. Maybe.
And it's all dirty because you blind stocked it.
Oh, just be a good player, dude.
Yeah, just hit clean.
All right, Ollie. I watched you play Saekano last night. Come on. I saw you blind stock that door.
That was That was Ryan's cock diff.
Yeah, it is. It always is. All right, next. We got this Kato 1/1. When this ability activates up to once per turn, use an act ability. Choose one of your character gets its standard power. So that'll work with backups and it'll work with act effects on your turn. This card also has an act effect. You can choose the ideal girl 3 Kato from your waiting room and send it to your memory. Send as many as you want.
Yeah. So
just keep tapping it down. You just keep fucking smashing that shit. Roll your face on it.
Impression.
Blessings off the ladder.
Yeah.
Did you play this? Is this the one that was played, or did you play the other thing?
What in the Wombo combo deck?
Yeah, like what was played to put this out? Was this card played?
I believe so.
Okay.
So I don't think there's another card that puts it in the memory.
Isn't it this one? Oh no, it's not this one.
Okay. There was like you got them in a memory, then you played
okay, so this is the only way. So yeah, I mean, as a card, as a card you're first to play, it's fine.
Funny meme card, yeah.
You get a lot of memory for free.
It's just a free like 1,500 to something, which is like not
that's not
awful.
horrible.
Not the worst thing.
Considering most of your combos in the set, or all of the ones we've seen so far, are on reverse.
And it procs itself. So.
It does.
Yeah, and you get all that memory for free.
Yep, free memory.
In a couple turns, you're just swimming in that memory, man.
All right, next, Ollie.
We got this 2/1 Kato combo. When Halter is a boring girlfriend, hey, name drop, is placed in your climax zone, you can pay a cost, which is discard a card from your hand to memory. If you do, put the 3/2 memory, 3/2 Kato from your memory into the slot this was on, and it gains 4K and 1 soul when you attack a level 3 or higher.
Which you almost never do because you'll only play this card when you change.
Yeah, this is how you get the 3/2 out too.
Okay, I see.
That's not horrible.
When you heal to level,
discard a card to your hand. You have to discard to do that.
Okay, but when you play the heal to level, you get 3 stock and 4 hand.
Yeah, you gain like there's an event that we'll see in red that like basically like enables this whole wombo combo to go off, and you end up with 3 of that 3/2 out usually.
Pretty funny. I'll keep giving it the funny score. You only play it in the funny deck.
Yeah.
All right, back to the top.
Right, it's my girl, Ariri.
I'm sorry.
What?
I said I'm sorry.
I don't know anything about this show, dude. She's
Stop
the only
bragging.
one's name I like consistently remember, though, so that's a plus.
That's so bad.
Anyway, when you play this, you can discard a card, choose a game character in your clock, put it in your hand, and then clock yourself. It's like a clock filter. It's like fine.
Only characters?
Oh, can you usually like grab events or whatever?
Sometimes. It depends. Depends how much power they want the card to have. It's a fine card.
It's
Clock filters are underrated, but like this is still pretty bad.
I mean, it only grabs characters. I'd prefer it.
Clock filters are fine when they have other good effects on them.
Yeah, this is just a clock filter. All right, next.
All right, level 0 Kato. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may put a game character from your hand into your clock. If you do, look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose any card from among them, add it to your hand.
It's stockless Cosmo.
Yeah, it's clock yourself, Cosmo.
You play this in the heal to level deck sometimes.
Yeah, it's all deck speed.
It is deck speed.
I definitely played this when I played Set 1 Saekano.
Yeah. Seems like a card that you'd play.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah,
just because it's self-clock in main phase as opposed to the Ricky that's on reverse. So, probably worth a slot.
Yeah.
Alright. Kato. There's attacks. If you have the bar in your climax zone, look at the top 4, add a character.
That's not
and your opponent can't pay events. Oh my god, it's a stock soul. Never mind.
This is the anti-AOT card.
It is the anti-AOT card.
This is by Adachi to our Lord Savior Crystal Saekano.
Yep.
It's only level 0 though.
Sick. Well, yeah. So you can do on your first level 1 turn. It's broken, or your first turn.
It's like the Izuna combo in No Game No Life.
Is this the
No,
best?
this is actually much
combo?
better.
Arguably.
Yeah, this is like actually better than the other level 1
This is
combos.
actually.
I would rather play a 2K Magro on a stock soul than play the error.
There's a level 1 red combo that you could argue is better than this. That is also on the stock soul.
Okay.
So sad.
And
Giving level 0 Magro on a stock soul a C.
maybe I'm just getting worn down, dude.
I
Getting more
think
lenient.
I don't know. It's fine. That's fine actually.
In the
You're just like
context of the set, the
reaching
card's
for
fine, yeah.
anything. You're just like, please, a playable card. May I have another? Just one. All right, next, Ollie.
You got the level 1 Aerie. When it attacks, you can choose an Utaha on your board and put it in your stock.
Uta's already dead. It's free stock.
That's
Yep,
sick.
it's free
Yeah,
stock most of the time. That's
It's maybe okay.
Cards-
yeah.
The deck with a lot of Utahas.
Yep, card's fine. If you play the level 1 Utaha combo, you can send it to stock, so you don't have to worry about the detriment.
Is Utaha manga trait too?
No,
She is novel trait.
Wait, is Utaha the last card? The
no.
No,
Stock
that's
soul
Kato.
combo?
That's
Uta's
Kato.
red eyes.
That's
She's red eyes,
Kato.
black dragon.
Oh, okay.
Red Eyes Black.
Oh. All right. Next.
I think this one's mine again.
I think
so.
Another Kato. This card cannot side attack. For each marker under this gets a level on 1500. When you reverse your opponent, you can look at the top card of your deck, put it face down under this as a marker. Nah, I don't really like it that much.
They're funny, but they're not good.
Yeah. Yep.
Never
Besides
forget when the god Matt Mamros at the waifu event had 12 clean markers underneath his
The Myru card.
it's the Karen.
The Karen.
Yeah,
from
he had like 12 clean markers under this Karen, and Tony Laskin just fucking shot him from 3 to dead and killed him. It didn't even matter. It was so depressing. The card was like an inch off the fucking table because Matt had his super thick sleeves on it. And like he just got fucking cracked for 7 straight and died. It was so depressing.
That's hilarious.
Some people are just built differently, you know.
Yeah. All right. Next.
All right, we've got this 2/1 Utaha. When this card becomes reversed, if the level of the battle opponent is higher than the level of your opponent, you may put the top card of your opponent's clock in the waiting room and then put that character into your opponent's clock. It is a green Adachi at level 2.
Well,
This old set.
you want to know something? Until
What?
set 3, this is your only way to hard remove cards in the entire set.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the job done.
I played
It
this as a
does.
one of when Saekano was still around, and what is it? Otome was the big scary early play at the time.
The clock condition kind of sucks on this though.
You'll
Sometimes
play it
they
if you
heal
have
down.
to. Yeah. And then they triple cancel and your card doesn't do anything. It's happened. But yeah, this is one of the only ways, so it's a card to watch out for, I guess. Deck.
It exists.
Next. This is me? Yeah. Okay. Tomoya, your other character in front row center slot gets 500 power. You can pay 1, rest 2, and salvage a backup.
Oh, this one grabs it.
This one grabs it. At the low cost of pay 1, rest 2.
Rest 2?
At the low cost of pay 1,
Your
rest
center
2.
slot gets constant 500 power.
Yeah, and then you can pay
It's a
1.
plus.
And then you can pay 1 and you use it to save your character so that you can slowly neg yourself 1 stock every turn cycle until
I
you
can't with this
lose.
set.
Yeah. Pretty bad.
No, you just use that one event card that like every other turn you do it, right? You like rest them down and like get a stock the one turn.
Well, except
You can't
doesn't work.
you can't pick them back up. And
Yeah,
for another
they don't-
2 turns.
They don't stand on the next turn.
We'll get to that card soon. That card's pretty close. All right, next. Ollie.
Okay then. Oh, lost my place real quick. Level 0 Aerie. If you have another Utaha acting actions, all your other game characters get plus 500, and it's a married life.
Another married life.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Why not just
A married life.
why not
that
just
gives
play the
us-
married life that doesn't have a fucking condition
Yeah,
on it? What?
The married life that requires you to have another card in play.
Well, this is global, dude. Global married life would be too
Oh,
strong.
okay. Broken.
Oh.
All right, what's the
whatever.
pair card do?
Yeah.
Andy, what's this?
All right. She put her clothes on the wrong way. What a dummy. If you have another outfit design, all your other characters with gamer novel get 500 power. You can pay 2 and rest of this. Salvage. So if you have the ultimate combo setup and you have both of these in your back row, you give 1,000 power global to your field. And I guess you can salvage every once in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, if these two are your back row, then you don't have room for a
I'd
brainstorm.
rather
This becomes
die.
the plussing engine.
I'd rather die.
Yeah, and it seems pretty bad.
I would rather play no back row at all.
Art funny.
Yeah.
Haha.
Next. Brian.
All right, we've got level 0 Kato. When you play this card onto the stage from your hand, you may choose a card in your hand and put it into your stock.
I forgot set 1 had a hand of stock.
If this card had a second effect, it might be good.
Well, hey, lucky for you. In set 2, they printed one of those. It was also a twin driver.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, they just reprinted this, but with Twin Drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's red and
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Which is better for it to be
Yeah.
red instead of green.
Yeah.
This
Better
card's
girl.
fine, but yeah, it is better girl.
And to have Twin Drive, that opens up some doors. You can, like, stock a climax from your hand and then immediately Twin Drive it out.
Yeah, you can do a lot of
Kinda
shit.
cool.
Hmm.
And with this card, you can do nothing. Nothing at all.
I think
1500 vanilla counter.
Sick.
Please no. When's the last time we saw one of these? Jesus Christ.
I think they stopped printing 1500.
Yeah, they don't print them anymore.
Hololive had one in most of the trial decks.
Yeah, no, but this isn't the main set.
Oh, in the main set, yeah, they only print 2 cards.
I
in the
don't
main
think
sets
that's a thing
nowadays,
they
yeah.
do anymore.
Whose card is this? Mine?
Yes.
Sure, whatever. When you use an act ability, this gets 1500 power and it has hand on core.
Wow.
Oh.
It goes with your 1500 power counter.
So for the exact same card economy as playing the backup, you can just ditch the card and save it.
Yep.
Great. Next.
Or even more hand on core. It's a 217K. If you have a full board, it's the last one level, and it also has hand on core.
I'm puking
Oh, so
everywhere.
bad.
Okay. Take us home, Andy. Good card. Really good card.
She looks dead. She looks like she just...
Well, she was gaming all night.
She was
Oh.
gaming all night.
What gamer moment. Rest 2
Yeah,
of your
she's
game
a
character.
gamer.
Those characters do not stand during your next stand phase. If you rest 2 characters this way, search your deck for a character, put it in your hand, shuffle your library, choose a character in your waiting room, put it in your stock, and then this goes to the bottom of your deck. Ooh.
This card's
Yep.
broken.
I like how it has that clause of if you rest 2 when you literally cannot do anything but rest 2.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
weird Weiss wording. I think it's because there's nothing stopping you from playing it if you don't have
Yeah.
2 characters.
You resolve as much as you can.
You resolve as much as you can, so if you only have 1 character and you rest
Mhm.
1, you can't do the effect.
Fair.
That is what they're
Nice.
trying to get you to not do.
S-
Anyway,
So
Card's
rest 2,
broken.
Search 1, stock 1, card to bottom of deck.
we saw the Amagi. We saw the Izumi Runner. We didn't see any of the other stuff in set 2 that also changes from being rested.
Yeah.
But that is what makes this card broken, is you do your effects, and then the cards go to memory, they change, or do God knows what other stuff, and you just went drop searched and got a stock. It's like a reverse drop search. You play this card and you get a stock instead of spending one.
Yeah, so like this card's like not as good only in set 1 because you don't have as many targets that you're willing to rest, but with set 2 this card becomes absurd.
Yeah, set 2 and forward, this card's hella broken.
Hmm.
It is not on the pick list, but it is a massive part of why the deck is so good.
I
Gaming
think
all
this
night is
would
broken.
this wouldn't be as good in like other sets where you didn't have stuff that you could just like
Oh, yeah.
off your field.
Specifically
Stuff
good
that
for
synergizes with
Kato
being rested, yeah.
because of the synergies with removing cards off your field.
I just
Yeah,
call
with
this
the-
card Up All Night. But the actual name is Gaming.
Yeah, she's a real gamer.
Gamer moment.
I like how it goes to the bottom of your deck too.
Oh, there's
Kind of
cool
lets
shit
you know,
can
like
do with
it
that.
kind of lets you go to like refresh with a good timing, or like you know what I mean, like like you're gonna have a clean card on the bottom or whatever.
Can't have a climax on the bottom in Saekano. It's a nicer boon than you think. It's
Yeah.
That's how you get in those games where you try to resolve drop search.
Yeah.
2 cards left in your deck, and then you look at you got this on the bottom, so you just pick up the card of your deck. You're like, oh, I guess I negged.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, card's good.
Yeah.
All right, this one was actually under 30 minutes, guys.
Wow.
But so many of these cards are bad.
They're so bad.
They're so bad. Okay, we'll see you guys in red for hopefully less bad cards.